man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man, we back. And apparently there's a video that leaked, and I ain't sharing it. I ain't getting in no more trouble with YouTube right now. But apparently it showed that J. Diaz dropped a white powdery substance. You were like, could it have been Vaseline? No, it was white. And plus, they keep that Vaseline in a little silver thing. And then you ask, is J. Diaz a cut man? Now, I don't know if he a cut man, which I don't know what drugs they do for cuts. I forget what they call them. It's a couple things that some of them are banned at certain, countries or areas or commissions, state commissions. But let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And somebody must have been watching really good film to put that out there. But check out the boxing news playlist too. But yeah, it looked fishy. That was a white powdery substance. Some people want to say it was heroin. It could have been anything, to be honest. Could have been the drug Deontay Wilder. Yeah. Could have been to help Deontay Wilder cheat. Yeah, because you got a lot of things that come in white powdery substance. You got glutamine, you got what's it called? L-arginine, you got, C4. I'm not sure if it's white. You got all types of supplements and performance enhancing things. Now, if it was heroin, let me tell you something. If it was heroin, to the dude that dropped the video, if it was heroin, that would have came up. He would have been busted in the post-fight drug test. So heroin was a no. If it was cocaine, it would have came up. So that substance had to be. If it was something that hurt him, it would have to be something. I'm not sure what it could have been. But it would have to be something that really wouldn't have came in the toxicology report. So it would have to been some type of. I really couldn't think of a substance because it was too powdery. It could be powdered sugar. So I don't know what it could have been, to be honest. So could it have been something that slowed him down? Could have been something that helped him. But I told y'all, if it was something done to him, it had to be the white boy. He watched the man wrap his hands, right? And I'm assuming he watched him wrap his hands the first fight. Deontay Wilder didn't do nothing. He got an earful. So 2 fights, his gloves was floppy. You probably sent this J. Diaz twice. So that's 1. Now you got this powdery substance. That's 2. Anybody you talk to Mark Breland, you had Ronnie Shields on Lion Killer Podcast. You had all these people that know Mark Breland. Mark Breland is probably the greatest amateur boxer to come out of the United States. All right? All these people vouch for Mark Breland. Everybody vouch for Mark Breland. It ain't one shady story about Mark Breland. But J. Diaz, he watched the man wipe his hands, at least the last fight. I'm going to say he did the first fight. Now it's powdery substance. And then he grabbed it. He grabbed it like he wasn't supposed to have it. So meaning, did he have the water? Now Deontay Wilder only know this, so you can go back and watch the film. And Tom Business went back, and he the one that sent to me, and somebody else sent it to me. You know who you is. I forget who it was. But if you go back, right? If you can go back and watch, you had to see was J. Diaz handling the water. Because Mark Breland ain't walking into the ropes with the water. It's probably handling the water. And if that white powdery substance was in the water, wouldn't it cloud the water? So, it's a lot to be said. So what was that? What was it? We can speculate, but if David Benavidez can do coke and it come up on the drug test, if that was heroin or coke, it's coming up. So you got to ask yourself, what was it? And it was fishy the way he put the towel and he grabbed it. So 1, did he drug Deontay Wilder? 2, was Deontay Wilder cheating? 3, what the hell was it? And everybody want to sit here and say, Oh, J Diaz, you know, everybody want to bash not J Diaz, Mark Breland. J Diaz. What about him? He got that white boy pass. Mark Breland, his character, I mean, we don't know about J Diaz's character. We know Mark Breland character. Mark Breland is beloved by everybody you could talk to in the boxing community. J Diaz, not so much. What other fighter J Diaz had other than getting Marcellus Wilder slept? Seriously. What other fighter has J Diaz had? What do we know about J Diaz? Come on. J Diaz, whatever he getting out of Wilder purse, it ain't enough. You know, he watched the man wrap the gloves twice. Now this powdery substance. Now Deontay Wilder gonna say something? What could it have been? I couldn't move. That's probably why you couldn't move. What was that? Unless he doing coke. But my whole thing is, if you're doing coke and heroin, why would you bring it to the ring? You're not a cut man, so that wasn't nothing to do with a cut. I'm gonna assume. I knew if something did happen, and I never said nothing didn't happen. My whole thing was criminal charges and prove it. And the reason I ripped Deontay Wilder, you could tell him I said it. Any of them niggas watching? Because what you did to Mark Breland. And we know Mark Breland character ain't that. So the only reason I ripped Deontay Wilder is because what he said about Mark Breland. But if he don't like me no more, it's cool. I don't probably pay attention to me. I'm just saying you ain't gonna rip no brother that I know didn't have nothing to do with that. Well, J Diaz got an earful. He fired Mark Breland because he threw that towel in. That's it. He fired Mark Breland because he threw the towel in. And that's okay. And that's okay. But he saved you. If your body couldn't move and you was feeling different, come on. And my whole thing, why you want to fight this dude again if he cheated you? I'll leave him alone. Sue him. Now what you got to do is go to an investigation about J Diaz. Check J Diaz's phone calls. Check his phone. Check his text messages. Did he have any communication with Team Wilder? Did Deontay Wilder short him on some money? You know, people do that. Did he get paid off? That's crazy. I don't know what that bag was. It wasn't no Vaseline. And it didn't look like no cut stuff. No stuff to do a cut. And is J Diaz, is he a cut man? I have never heard about J Diaz being a cut man. You know, he got the adrenaline, whatever you call it, and all these different cuts. That wasn't no Vaseline. And then again, you got to ask yourself, did Deontay Wilder cheat? What was in the... You got to ask yourself every question. Do I think he cheated? No. And whatever that white stuff was, now you got to go back and look at the water. Well, I can remember the water, unless he put it in another water bottle. Look, this is kind of... Unless he put it in another water bottle where he drunk it, or he put it in whatever he took. He drunk it, he put it in his coffee, whatever. He drunk it, right? He drunk it, and then he didn't drink the same thing when he came out. So let's say Deontay Wilder was in the back, and then, J Diaz put the shit in his water, or whoever put it in his water allegedly. So did he take this stuff while he was in the back where we couldn't see it clouding up in the water bottle? Because usually, if I put my glutamine in a bottle and I shake it up, it's cloudy. Did water have a shake? Did he have an unsealed bottle or a Gatorade Charlotte bottle? Did he have something like that? You got to ask yourself. Because when you drink stuff like that, you can tell the difference. That white powdery being in your water, you can tell the difference. Like, it just tastes a little chalky. You can tell the difference. It tastes a little milky. And that's just my opinion on it. But, at the same time, man, this gets stranger and stranger and stranger. I would have the feds do an investigation or give me a private investigator to see, did he get some more money wired to him? Whatever it may be. But then again, he still got to prove that J Diaz was in cahoots with Team Fury. And that's just what it is, man. So, it is what it is. This shit is just... Tyson, I never said Tyson Fury didn't cheat. I don't know if he did or didn't, but this is looking funny. This is looking straight funny. Straight, like, this is hilarious. This ain't hilarious, but it is hilarious because every other day this takes a turn. So somebody see him drop that, whatever the bag or whatever it was. So, like I said before, it's crazy. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the video. All my social media links in the description. Fastest way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. You also got a Facebook group. That link's in there as well. For all my live streams, check me out on Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0 right here on YouTube and additional content. Also for my live streams exclusively, check me out on Sportscastr. All the links in the link to Sportscastr in the description. Build a profile is free. Follow me there. You can catch all the live streams that I do in existence. Other than that, you want to make a financial donation, Cash App CJ Good 313. That link's in the description. PayPal, that's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love, support. We got.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't
shit.
looking at him.